My name is Sturgeon, and these are contact mics. I build these contact mics.
These nice little transducers.
Ask yourself, what is a contact mic? What is a transducer? Well, transducer is basically a sensor. It's an umbrella term that can be applied towards anything microphonic. That can be a contact mic, a regular vocal microphone, a guitar pickup, what have you. In this instance, what we're using are contact mics. This is one that I build called the Plug Ugly, and it is basically consists of a brass disc with a ceramic crystal on the inside, and it is terminated to a 1/4-inch jack. That runs into my mixer. What is a contact mic good for? Everything and anything under the sun. These can be applied to many other musical and sonic and field recording adventures and explorations. Such being the case, one could actually apply this to percussion instruments. One could put this on their guitar. One can run it through a plethora of effects. One can use this with synthesizers, Euro racks, distortion pedals, delay pedals, loopers, you name it. One can put it into their computer. One can do what I'm doing and just have it on the table. So I will continue to demonstrate other applications of the Plug Ugly contact mic. Basically, anything that can submit itself some form of vibration, the contact mic, if you're daring enough, will be there to pick it up. So when I say daring, I don't suggest that one contact mic, animals, electric fences, lawn mowers, tornadic activity, etc. However, this is just your average packing tape. You know what? Packing tape is a great substitute for a cello or violin, so that's why we do it. Also, it looks and sounds cool. So, onward we go with other things to be amplified. One can actually amplify string. Other forms of vibration, for example, a tuning fork. So basically, contact mics can be used in sound effect generating if just for that sole purpose. If one is trying to introduce new sounds into, for example, Foley work, or getting the creepy horror sounds, or scaring the neighborhood kids. It's also kind of joyously childish too, is like the idea of like, I'm gonna take a can, stick a guitar string in it for the sole reason putting a contact mic on the end.
Oh, you could talk through it like that.
So the contact mic is basically a tool to have in the toolbox that you can take, and if you can't keep up with the free jazz band, you can just grab a bunch of stuff from the debris in the back 40 and, plug it in, and then hey, you've got it. So. No effects here were used in other than found objects and junk and this little EBO, which I guess is an effect, but I typically, with my own work, don't do too much processing unless it's super amounts of distortion. But that being said, I've given you here a lot of the pure sound, and the pure sound in of itself is really, really rich with texture. Well, I would like to tell myself I've probably been doing it so long I'm half deaf, but be that as it may, there's an enormous possibility and potential with all sorts of found objects, and then that's just the tip of the iceberg, the whole oyster bit, the whole world thing. Then you start adding, you can multi-layer, collage, blah, 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 add your effects and your synthesis, and then who knows, man. So if I can get this jacked up enough, you can even get your heartbeat. So let's see if I'm here. So we're there, just proving that we're alive. That concludes our contact mic demonstration.